a SARS-like virus which has infected hundreds in China has now reached the United States. Airports around the world
Where did the virus
stepping up
behind
health screenings on
COVID-19
passengers
come from?
arriving from Wuhan,
It's a
China.
question that's dogged
Thousands
researchers
of
since the early
outbreaks,
days of the
and 9
pandemic.
people have died.
Most maintain it jumped from bats to humans.
Our analysis of the progress of the epidemic informs us that we need to urgently and dramatically escalate our response. Our Coronavirus Command Council has decided to enforce a nationwide lockdown for 21 days with effect from midnight on Thursday, the 26th of March.
It's been like a year and a half of COVID now, and it's really given me a lot of time to reflect on, well, we've all been affected by COVID in a lot of ways, and everyone's had, by some means, had negative impact of COVID. Someone close to them has died, or someone close to them are going through it currently. And during COVID, I've really had the time to reflect on how privileged we really are in not only South Africa, but as human beings, and what we get to explore. And so much of that has been taken away. During this time, I've really had the opportunity to reflect on what I value the most, and family and friends are like seriously high up. Going away on fishing trips is something that I feel like we've done too little of. So I've really focused on exploring some of South Africa's most pristine waters, and there really are such amazing areas in this country that it's mind-blowingly beautiful. And so I've really been trying to convince some of my friends to, pack our bags, to go explore. Yes, it's going to cost you a bit of money, but you only live once, and spending a little bit of money for an experience like what we have been doing is something that is so 100% worth it. So much joy and passion and energy that I get from exploring South Africa's most pristine destinations, and Transkei is right up there. It's probably the heart of South Africa. You get there and it's so rural still. You get there and there's like cows on the beach. It's stunningly beautiful, and on top of that, the fishing's also great. So I got my team together, my mates, and I convinced them. It wasn't too easy, not everyone has the money, not everyone wants to drive 8 hours to fish for 2 days. So it wasn't so straightforward, but I convinced them eventually, and we found ourselves at Nqabara, which is pretty much in the middle of the Transkei, just past Msepa Bay, and it's very close to Dwesa Nature Reserve, the Mbashi Nature Reserve. It's close to a lot of protected areas and areas that are really known for their KOB. But the main thing at Nqabara is definitely got to be the estuary system, filled with life. It's beautiful. There's fish eagles everywhere. It's incredible. This is Lloyd. He needs no introduction. We can't do this trip without him. He's the Transkei expert, as you guys know.
I don't know what I'm doing in these shorts though. That's not an expert decision. Is that fun?
Okay.
Yeah. maar... Is het net ja,
when you buy it, it looks like this, but when you're out of the door, it looks like this. That's how cold it is outside. I don't know what type of person would order a freeze.
Run. How cold are you getting?
Dis baie koud hoor.
Baie koud.
Ek sien enigste wat lyk of ek in pyjamas is of so.
How do you know it's cold? Well, you say it in Afrikaans, eh?
We are in Port Alfred. Got Ruan and Devan in my car. Bronson and Lloyd in this car. You can see there's a whole boat in the back of this car. You don't drive the Transkei roads with a boat, so you rather blow it down and put it in the bag.
Nice to meet you, Bronson.
Devan aangenaam.
Devon
and Duvan.
Triple D's.
Power back with the car. Stopping at Lavender Hill, I think it's called. What's this place name? Let me check.
Onthou jy dit?
Lavender Hotel. Lloyd's hotspot. Lloyd, tell us about Lavender Hotel, Buck.
Ons gaan nou instap en ons gaan sê, hey Lloyd, how's it going?
Yeah.
How did you know that? Welcome back. These are some of the friendliest, most qualified baristas you'll meet in the Eastern Cape. And the owner, he was actually a judge at the national champs up in Joburg. So saying that the quality
So the coffee's top.
Was that Adam?
Well guys, we're currently at the car and Duvan's had 3 car accidents in the process. I'm joking. Duvan. It's Duvan's bakkie, so it's Duvan's bakkie, Duvan's accident. So Duvan's crashed his bakkie already. So we got another 2 hours to go and then we're going to be Nqabara.
Devan was driving. And it wasn't Devan's
Cameraman.
anyway.
It wasn't Devan's fault.
It was one of the 3 guys with his name that started with D something.
Let's check.
Let's look at the tow bar. That's at least the extent of the damage there. Just been repainted and now I've fucking got a scratch on my repainted tow bar. So not nice to get a brand new repainted tow bar scratched. But it wasn't our fault.
The guy was a gherkin.
The guy was a gherkin.
Was a gherkin. Belongs on a McDonald's burger.
It's my phone. Ek kan net throw water at least met my phone. We've got about 2 hours and 20 minutes left on the gravel road. And that's not the best of gravel roads, but I'm sure it'll be worth it. We haven't been there before, so all of us are excited. Can't wait to get there. But we must get past this gravel road first. But it will be worth it.
Wat die aan?
My visvang Onnie. It's I'll put the link up there in the screen if you want one. It's quite expensive. Quite expensive, but believe me, you won't regret it buying one of those. Other essentials will be getting a sardine hat like this, this hat. Even if the mullets are thick, you use it to scoop mullets. Don't need a casting net. So this hat is essential. I'll put the link up there as well. And then further than that, we'll see what happens. Hopefully the Ford Ranger will get us there, but I'm sure it will. No, it will. But yeah, cheers to a good one.
Good do what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where is the It's very like a swimmer.
Yeah. No way. No way. Your mama?
Yeah.
Oh my word. Boys, hier kom moeilikheid. Kyk hierdie rotse. Hier kom. Wel, dis 'n goeie plek vir die koffie, sê almal. How beautiful was the last bit?
It's out the bucket.
Huh?
It's out my bucket.
Where did it come from?
Well, we kind of left the window open. Then when it started getting dusty, we're just like, well.
I want to quote Jovan van Bedal, who once said, "You don't need black bags, there's no dust in the Transkei." And then look at this.
It must be my car though.
It does appear somewhat fishy.
Somewhat you say.
How's the place?
What's
happening?
How do you guys contain Duvan from not fishing yet?
I'm not the one that needs to be contained.
Who needs to be contained?
This man.
Duvan. No,
And raw. Oh, just check the motor. Klaar.
Shout out to the camera, mama.
Hi, man.
Hi.
Said it time and time again, when you come to the Transkei, you should throw more often than you don't throw. So if you find a place that's throwing a bit of sand, a little bit of working water, just have a dab at it. So we've got a place here, a little bit of a ledge in the front, wave breaking in the back. Water's very clean, it's probably not perfect, but it's worth a throw. So our game plan is to just walk and throw. We've never fished here before, so Lloyd and I like doing that, fishing a place we've never fished. So we're just going to puzzle. Let's see. First throw in the Transkei. Second look at it, looks a bit rocky, but still worth a throw. Lloyd's gonna move on. So it's good to split up. That's pushed already. Doesn't look bad here though, but there's not enough sand, which suggests that it's probably rocky. Alright, new spot.
Have to be willing to get wet. See, it's almost a bit flat, and we're definitely a bit late in the tide. But we're just going to keep puzzling. There's a lot of anglers, so it's good to just keep walking around, puzzle, 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 till you find something. Got Bronze in the mouth there. Lloyd to my left. Oh, this doesn't look too bad where I am now. I can get close to what I think is a bit of a sandbank slash drop off. Not the world's best formation, but definitely something to work with in the Transkei. I got a knock there in that last cast. I want to see if I can get him on this cast. Using a 1.5 ounce, which is generally the right one that you want to be using when there's rocky terrain. But there's the mouth is pulling out left, and I think it's lifting my paddle tail a bit quickly. So that second last throw, I let it sink for much longer, and a very slow retrieve, and I had a very nice knock. So ek weet, kom ek al geskuif het. Alright guys, just gonna switch it up a bit. Got a Lucas spoon here, 2 ounce. Same thing basically, you're gonna wind it to the bottom. Throw it as far as you can, let it sink, and wind it all along the bottom. Make sure it reaches the bottom. There, I can almost feel it on the bottom, yes. I've moved it to the mouth. The water coming out of the mouth was crystal clean, it's now pushing. So, in that scenario, it's often a good idea to fish at night. So I think we might come back to this spot at night. So have a nice look. I'm going to explain to you. Here's the mouth in front of me. Across it's a sandbank, and there's waves washing in now. So all the KOB that want to be moving into the river tonight will start moving in now. It's the perfect time, mid push. And tonight we should get a drop. So those mullets and things are going to be coming out of here. So it should be pretty good tonight, especially because of clean water. I'm going to throw into basically just across the river mouth. It's really nothing fancy. Let's have a look. Can't see why there won't be a fish here. Could be a fish here now as well, with the afternoon sun setting. Not sure where Lloyd and Bronson's gone. Hopefully they finding some fish. Cross the river mouth onto a sandbank in the white water, basically pulling it through a honey hole. Nice place to throw a Rapala as well.
Is it recording? So, Ron, do you want to tell us what's actually going on right now?
So we've got a big bucky, big boat. Yeah, so
big expectations.
Yeah, big expectations. So we've managed to squeeze everything in the bucky. Motor in the front, motor in the back, tackle, everything we need. Gonna try and have an early start in the morning on the river. I'm very excited. I think I've fished the river once with a lure. Lloyd is an expert.
Clearly not a land break bullet. Navigating some sketchy roads, but yeah, Ron's doing the motor duty. This is a serious Transkei mission here, folks. We've got the arc in the back, which seems to be okay for now.
Everything fine.
Yeah. Bouncing around a bit. But yeah, we're gonna go and try the river this morning and see what happens. Guys tried last night in the surf.
Yeah, yes, it was extremely cold. Not the water, but just the air, the wind that blew. Just our hands were freezing, fingertips were very cold.
And what did you have to show for it?
A warm bed.
A warm bed. Can you steady me, sir? How's it? Okay. Chicken.
Ankle, bro.
Can you stand up with your feet? I'll be sitting. Fine. So we started in the mouth, and then what happened, Ron? We came upriver.
Yeah, we came upriver, and Lloyd saw the kingies on the surface, and I didn't see them at first.
We had a couple of surface lures that we threw, and then I said put on a bucktail. So we saw the fish smashing.
Yeah, and then we threw surface lures, but we didn't get a chase on the surface lures. And then Lloyd said I must change over to a bucktail, and then immediately
first cast with the bucktail. So well done, bro. First Transkei.
Awesome little Garrick.
Ooh, little river Garrick. Nice, bro. Yee. Let's get the release. Off he goes.
Nice, awesome. Thanks, Lloyd.
Lekker. What do you throw there, Lloyd? I figured in the slightly colder water, while we are fishing for a bream or snapper, might as well put on a drop shot and throw it along the bank, and it produced a beautiful little cob.
Oh wow.
First cast with the river prawn. That's the, I think it's a 4-inch McCarthy, and this cobby has absolutely slicked it down.
Simon, I just want to get my lure out.
Recording.
Yeah.
And that is the first Transkei coblet. Beautiful fish, man.
Nice.
Look at that.
That's awesome.
Check how he slicked that 4-inch McCarthy straight in the. There we go. And there's a beautiful Nqabara River cob and a drop shot. First cast with a drop shot.
Awesome, Lloyd.
Yeah, so could be more around to get some more. Say goodbye. Off he goes. Got it. Where was it? Okay. Cob. So we seem to have found a little cob shoal over here. Ron, next cast throw up here. They seem to be hanging here. Also on the drop shot. A slightly smaller one this time. It's still so pretty. Look at that. Beautiful little Transkei coblet.
Get the GoPro a little bit down.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Cheers, bud. They seem to be in a little hole here. And now? Off.
This one's lost again. I'm too high up.
Oh, there you go. Yes, on the fall, that tap, bro. It's unbelievable. Is it recording or not? Yeah. Next cast with a drop shot on again. It's definitely a little hole here where these things are shoaling up. Hey, give me some stick here on the boat. Ooh. Another little cobby. Look at that. Yeah. Beautiful, man. That's 3 in 3 casts.
Yeah.
Check their top lip, eh? That's usually as they hit you on the fall, they climb onto their top lip. That's fine, I can just pop him out here. Sure. There we go. Okay. Transkei cobby, number 3.
Nice.
There you go.
Look, that's awesome.
Bro, as it falls, you just feel the bump. As it's falling. Do you want to throw one of these, bro?
Let me try again with this one.
Okay.
I'm also thinking maybe they want a smaller one.
Maybe they want the smaller profile. Maybe it's the color. Oh, jeez,
What happened now?
he pecked me as I turned the motor. So Ron, tell us about what you're feeling.
I can't feel my toes. I definitely can't feel my toes.
See the literal mist coming down this valley and Ruan is barefoot and he's feeling the pain. I got my little gum boots here, so kingfisher just dropped in there. So normally what I do is I would, if I don't know an estuary like this one, I'll kind of just troll around and see if something picks me up.
But normally with the sheer drop off on the right hand side of the cliff, it normally indicates where the channel is. So I'll hug quite close to this side, and then you just keep a lookout for feeding fish, bro. So if you see, yeah, that's it. I've never fished this estuary before, and I don't really have much info about it. So I mean, this is just it's a real recce. Gotta move, yeah. It's unfortunate that it's not springs, so you probably won't be able to cover as much river because the fish won't move as much on the neeps. Drop your rod tip a little bit if you can. Yeah, there you go. Is this thing in your way? It's do that. Sorry. No. I was taking us into the abyss there. See that? Check the fish eagle, check the fish eagle. Is it recording?
Yeah.
The river is stunning. Look at this, man. Hey? It's like mercury.
Beautiful Transkei coblet. Coblet number 4. That fish, as I cast, the lure was still sinking. I hadn't even clicked over and I felt the thing tugging away. That's when you know you land on the fish's head, eh? Okay, little guy. There he is.
Same lure.
Same lure. Seems to be working. Little 4-inch river prawn. Beautiful little Transkei cobby. See you, big guy. I'll catch you again when you 15 kilos. Cobby number 5. Stunning fish. Fins up. There you go. Ah, thank you. Cob snot in my mouth.
Ruan, finally breaking the duck here on the cobbies.
No, that was the first time I...
Oh my word, that's a rat.
No. Huh? Does this count?
It's a cob on a lure, but it's a small one. Ruan's in the nursery, but at least you got the duck off your back, bro. That's all that matters. Well done.
Thanks, Lord.
At least you know you got the retrieve right and everything, so...
That was the first time I double twitched.
Is it?
And as I did that double one...
Smacked it.
Yeah. This one's gonna grow to get, what, 50 kilos?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy to think about it, eh?
Crazy. If we all look after them, we'll catch these fish for years to come. Cheers, little guy.
But the drag is a bit loose.
Okay, so we stopped here. We were actually going that side, and I said to Rod, "Isn't this a drop off along the ridge?" Oh, that's a nice fish, bro. That's a nice fish. Yeah, check that. Is it a cobby or leary? No, I think it's a
quick for frog.
Is it? Could be a nice one of those nice big Gary. And took us across here, positioned us nicely with the wind. And Ruan, on what lure is that?
Your special
On the
I don't want to use that.
And then when I was 5 fish up, eventually put it on. Ew. That's awesome, bro.
Dude, this is so much fun.
And literally that was what, your second cast? Yep. On this drop off, he's collided with something. I actually saw the eat. As you picked it up, it bounced the slack like that. Yeah.
On that second twitch
Flipping beautiful, yeah. So we're going to keep this going and see if we can get this fish out. It's a nice fish, whatever it is. Does it feel like a cob or a garrick? What?
It feels like a garrick.
Does it feel like a garrick? Yeah. Yeah, that's more than likely one of those learies. Yeah, it's a leary. It's one of those nice learies. Check out that. Just say if you want me to follow you, if you want me to go up, eh?
That's fine.
Unfortunately, Ruan lost that nice leary. At least we got to see what it was. It's a nice garrick, probably 60, 70 centimeters, somewhere there. I was literally just telling Ruan, don't be scared of a short throw in the Transkei. Another cobby, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, can you believe it? Another cobby.
Was on the bucktail?
Yeah, bucktail.
So
They're right up against this ridge over here. And it was a 2-meter throw basically from where it was. Another little Transkei cobby, tiny fish, but yes, they're fun on lure. 10-pound braid, 2.5 Stratic and a crucial 7-foot medium light. That's the setup for this guy. Come on, man. There you go. Beautiful. Cheers, bud. Putting a bucktail in the mouth here. Got another little fish. Oh, grunter.
Oh, serious?
Yeah, like a little grunter.
Flip, that's awesome.
Species count. Small grunter. But still, always nice to get different species on lure in the Transkei. Or anywhere really. Check it out. Let's do this again. Because this thing will puncture a boat. Yeah. Tiny little grunter on the bucktail. Cheers, bud. Now this is a Transkei drop-off in the mouth of a river if I've ever seen one. It's unreal how this bank goes all the way out to there. And it's just this crazy beautiful water on the other side of it. You see, you can walk across there. Do you want to be a darling and jump out there on the riverbank for us, mate? Thanks so much. Let's take the boat. Jump out, Drew.
Kijk hoe diep is het hier?
Wow. Ja, dit is diep. Ja. Dit is diep.
You can jump out.
Yeah, it's deep, it's deep. Okay, we're going to the rocks, we're going to the rocks. Jump out there, jump out there, jump. Oh, don't swing me this way, don't swing me this way. Well done, well done, well done.
Turn around.
Yeah. No, I'm all out of love, bro. I'm all out of love. So lost without you.